Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the It's Getting Late podcast. My name's Jacob, and joining me, as always, is my wonderful co host, Paul.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
And, guys, first off, we'd like to say thank you. Thank you for joining us and taking a little bit of your day and time and spending it with us. But before we get started, what we like to show at the beginning of all of our episodes is our email. So if you guys have any fan theories, any would you rathers, any top fives, any movies you guys want us to review, email us down below at it's getting late podcast at gmail.com. But with all that out of the way, guys, let's start off this episode with this. So Sinners, a honestly a great movie that came out earlier this year, is going to be having a re-release for Halloween in pretty much a week. Halloween's on Friday, and they're going to come out back in theaters for a couple days for that Halloween release date. And I don't know about you, Paul, but I think this is a perfect movie to have around the Halloween season.
Oh, no, absolutely. Like it kicked so much butt in the box office. Like I think it was probably one of the quickest horror movies to make as much money as it did.
Yeah,
So it makes sense to bring it back, let it get some more money, especially during the Halloween season.
yeah. So the box office was 367 million. So 67 million. So it was a little. It didn't underperform, but it wasn't crazy, but the good thing was is that the budget was only 90 million. So
Right.
they made their money and they made their money back, and also, I mean, streaming, I know it's been doing pretty solid on streaming, so
Oh,
that's been
definitely.
boosting it as well.
For sure.
So yeah, it's nice to see a movie like this come back out during the Halloween season, especially when like we've been seeing that they're re-releasing all these classics during Halloween. And I think this one in 20 years, we're still gonna have people watching Sinners and people are gonna be enjoying it.
Oh yeah, because it not only is it just a good horror movie, it's a good period piece, it's a good
Yes.
movie about culture. It's got a bunch of different factors that all come together very, very well and turn it into a great movie. Not just a horror movie, but just a great movie all in all.
Oh yeah, and it's a really good vampire movie as well. Not many vampires for me are very hit and miss. I don't know about you, but they are very hit and miss. That
It does depend on the movie, yeah.
they either really hit it on or they really miss the mark in vampire like Twilight, dude. I hate Twilight. Twilight is awful. If you guys like Twilight, good for you. But to me, Twilight is just awful. And for the whole ending, spoiler alert for any of you that haven't watched Twilight yet, for the whole thing to be, it was just a dream, that is complete and utter BS. And I hate Twilight. I hate how they do vampires in Twilight. If you, in my opinion, if any of you guys want to watch good teen girly pop vampire stuff, watch Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries, I watched the first 3 seasons cuz I lost a bet, and Vampire Diaries to me at least had way better lore when it came to vampires and how they worked compared to Twilight. So, yeah, but yeah, vampires, I think
Yeah,
they
I was
did
about
this
to
one well.
say. Yeah, no, Sinners had a really, really good concept with it because there were vampires, and then there's also the fact that one of the main characters he can basically bridge the gap of time because of his music. Like it brings the spirit of music between his era and the future and the past, and that's what
Yep.
called the vampires to the juke joint was because they're like, hey, the music that he's playing is so powerful, it is like breaking the fabric of the universe type stuff.
Oh, yeah, and it was the battles, the fight scenes in it. It
Fight
is
scenes were good, the gore was good.
Mhm.
Michael B. Jordan playing 2
2
different
characters.
characters.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
seeing the
that was
behind the scenes
awesome.
stuff. I love
Yeah,
seeing
the
the
behind the
behind
scenes stuff is
oh,
awesome because the way that they filmed it, because they do a lot of the same tricks that a lot of, movies use whenever they have the same actor playing 2 characters. They'll put, the camera on a dolly, they'll put it on a track, and they'll make it go through the exact same movements, and then he just plays it out twice,
yep.
and then, he's one of the first scenes whenever they show the Smokestack twins is one of them handing a cigarette to the other one, and
Oh,
the behind the scenes for that is just so cool because they have this very, very thin fiber that you can't see, but it basically directs him where to put his hands. So the first time he does it, puts his hand, holds a cigarette out, and then the second time he does it, same spot, and then grabs a
mhm.
cigarette.
It's
It's just
awesome,
super
dude.
cool. I mean, like, and Ryan Coogler is the director, which we know him from the Black Panther movies, and then what else has he directed?
He's done the Creed movies,
The Creed movies. That's right,
which are
dude.
really good as
Dude,
well.
him and Michael B. Jordan are like thick
They're
as
tight,
thieves,
dude.
dude.
They're tight, and they
So,
they
but
they make good movies.
they do make good movies, exactly. And I wanted to like put into perspective. So you said that it made
67,000,000.
367 million. Okay, you gotta remember this is a horror movie. So in
Rated
comparison to
R
horror
horror
movie,
movies, yeah.
a rated R horror movie, it is the 12th highest grossing horror movie of all
Yeah.
time. It's right behind Prometheus and Signs and The Exorcist. Like, those are all phenomenal movies.
Oh, yes.
Well, Prometheus, meh. But I mean, the rest of them on here, you got It Chapter 2, Jaws, I Am Legend, and your favorite movie, The Conjuring Last Rites.
Yeah, the only reason that movie made any money was because 1 and 2 were really good, so
Hey,
but
but dude, it's number 6 right now.
oh,
That
yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah,
That is
it's the
crazy.
Conjuring films, dude. The Conjuring film 1 and 2
I
were
mean,
really
yeah.
good,
No,
and that's
the
what
like,
Food
literally,
said.
The Conjuring is on here every single time that there's a Conjuring movie. Conjuring 2 is 17, Conjuring number
Mhm.
1 is 18. Yeah.
Yeah,
But anyways,
yeah, they're
Sinners.
I'm glad they're doing a re-release, and I think it'll be fun to see it. Also, I know a bunch of people did not get to see it in IMAX because the IMAX
Oh, yeah,
was
that's
selling
true.
out so quickly, and I think an IMAX experience we don't have any IMAX screens where we're
Um,
at really,
yeah,
and
same here.
so we didn't get to when me and you saw it, we didn't get to go see it in IMAX. So now that I'm
But,
kind of
like,
near one, I may go see it in IMAX this week.
that would be a good
Is
idea because I completely forgot that, like, half of the scenes were filmed in IMAX, and you could see,
Yeah,
like, the aspect ratio shift whenever it gets into the big fight scenes, and dude, that'd be so cool to see that in IMAX.
yeah. But anyways, guys, what are you thinking about it? Did you guys get to see Sinners when it first came out? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Are you gonna go see it later this week? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty. Moving on. So apparently there was a Ben Solo movie, and then out of nowhere this week they're like, "Oh, by the way, this Ben Solo movie we're making, oh, canned it. It's gone in the trash, crumpled it up, gone." And they try to sneak it under the rug like we weren't going to hear about it. And then we were like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 a Ben Solo movie?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, we were working on it. Script was greenlit." And then we were just like, "Nah, no thanks, bye bye."
Yeah.
And it's kind of it's weird. So
No, it is weird because like, we've been talking crap about Star Wars a lot recently,
well, I mean, they deserve it,
especially.
dude. They deserve it.
Yeah, no, I know, like, the Disney has been doing a lot of dumb stuff, and I think that part of us were kinda like, "So there's, like, a Ben Solo movie, really?" A lot of people weren't really a fan of Ben Solo,
Yeah.
but other people were like, "Dude, Ben Solo was probably the best part of the sequel trilogy," and some of the scenes that Adam Driver had, I probably would have agreed with him.
Yeah, I mean, I give and take. He is, in my opinion, he is the best things and the worst things about it. Like,
Yeah, no, yeah, I can see what you're talking about.
it's very
Like, there
polarizing.
like, Kylo Ren in all of The Force Awakens, top tier villain, top
Minus
tier.
minus the fight scene because I still am like, I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
the
that
fight
was
scene was a
awful.
little meh, but that was because they were trying to go back to the
Yeah,
old school way of fighting, back to the original trilogy, and
yeah.
they stepped away from the super choreographed,
Mhm.
prequel trilogy fighting.
Yeah,
So
but yeah,
I understand that,
but
but,
Force Awakens, Kylo Ren is and
Force
Ben Solo
Awakens
is
Kylo Ren is
awesome.
amazing,
I s
absolutely amazing.
as much as people hate the Han Solo death, I actually really like the Han Solo death, and
It's so just jarring, and it makes you hate Kylo Ren.
well, and you're like, as much as we would want to say we see it coming at times, it's like you didn't. You did because
You
you didn't
didn't.
think they'd kill Han Solo in the first
No.
movie of this trilogy.
Absolutely, and we're like, so there's like, oh, it's his son. Of course, he's gonna bring his son back from the dark side. And then whenever the freaking the sun evaporates, and then all of the light fades away
Yup.
except for the red light coming up, and it's like, oh no, he gonna kill Han Solo. Oh no,
Yeah, I
but
mean, yeah.
I, it's. again, I'm mixed opinions on it. I think it could have been good, and I love Adam Driver. In other projects that I've seen him in, Adam Driver's been amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
I don't think Adam Driver's ever the issue. It's not the he's
No,
not the
not
issue.
at all.
It's the writing and the way they did the movies. And
Yeah.
I don't know how you would do a Ben Solo. He died. Like he did.
So, okay, so that was what I was trying to figure out, like, okay, would this be a sequel to The Rise of Skywalker? Because it says it's
Yeah.
The Hunt for Ben Solo.
Yeah.
So are
Or
they
would it
gonna
be a
do like a
prequel?
that's what I was thinking, like, would it be a sequel or would it be a prequel? I would think, okay, The Hunt for Ben Solo, maybe it's a prequel where, Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill is, like, going after Ben and being like, "I gotta get my protege back from the dark side," or is it going to be after Rise of Skywalker and Rey being like, "Oh, no, he's still alive, he's still out there," which is it'd be kinda weird, it'd be
I think
almost like a
both are
Star
dumb.
Trek: The Search for Spock type bullcrap.
Yeah, I think both are dumb, and the reason why is because one, nobody really liked the whole Luke Skywalker thing and how we pretty much turned him into a massive dick, and
I do hate how they changed him in the sequel trilogy, it's just it's
and
so
then nobody
rough.
likes Rey. So you had 2 characters that nobody was really liking, Rey because no one really likes Rey, period, and, uh, and Luke Skywalker, because grumpy old man, completely 180s, now is a dick, and people don't
Yeah.
care for that. So additionally, guys, so there are the two aspects they could have gone with. We don't know, but additionally, guys, people are really wanting this movie, and so for you guys that are listening, there we have a picture up where somebody paid somebody to fly a banner that says save hashtag the hunt for Ben Solo. So there are people that want this movie. Now, do I think this is
Yeah.
actually going to work? No. Disney may see this and they'll be like, haha, that's cool. But no, they
No,
can't.
literally. Well, okay. Now here's the flip side to this. What if it's all their own publicity stunt?
Yeah, they did like a Ryan Reynolds Deadpool type thing.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but also it's like I don't know.
I don't know
I don't
either.
think we need this movie,
Well,
and the 2 aspects that we just thought of that could have gone, I don't think either of us are thrilled about that idea.
no, no, for real. And like that's again, like I love Adam Driver and I love aspects of Kylo Ren, Ben Solo, but there are a lot of things I'm like, so there's like, could we spend an entire movie, you
Yeah,
know,
and
with
additionally
him or looking for him? I don't know. I don't see.
yeah, and additionally, nobody right Star Wars is pretty much at its lowest right now. They are really at their
Yeah,
lowest,
very much
and
so.
I don't think a Ben Solo movie would hop everybody back on the train. "Oh boy, let's go see this Ben Solo movie," and I've been saying this for years, as much as people don't want this to happen, I personally believe Star Wars just needs a reboot. They need a clean slate. They need a clean slate, remake all of them and do them and just start from scratch because Star Wars is you got to stop the bleeding and they can't
Yeah.
seem how to do it. And I don't know what where they're gonna keep doing, and I don't think this would have been the movie to do it. And I think honestly, they probably looked at
And
this and they
like
were like, "This is probably really bad, and we just need to not do it."
there was a movie that coulda saved them, and then they announced it, and then they're like, "Oh, yeah, well, we forgot about that movie, we're not gonna talk about it." The
Rogue
Rogue Squadron
Squadron.
movie. Dude, I woulda loved that movie, because it coulda been a pseudo sequel to Rogue One, or it coulda been an entirely separate thing.
Yeah,
They said it was basically Top Gun in space, which that would have been awesome. But then they're like, "No, no, no, we're gonna push that off to the side." You know what movie we really need to promote? Mandalorian and Grogu. Oh, and then we're also gonna do this other Starfighter movie with Ryan Gosling. It's like, you guys are
that's
not
why
doing the movies that we want you to do.
I think that's why they canned Rogue Squadron, because this Starfighter movie seems to be a Rogue Squadron-esque movie, and I think they
Yeah.
canned it because Sean Levy came on and said, "I wanna do this instead of Maybe. This is pie in the sky, tinfoil hat, but
Maybe. I
I'm
mean,
willing to bet."
they've got a ton of projects that like just like Marvel and just like DC, they're all like, yeah, we got a bunch of these projects all lined up. They're still talking about there's supposed to be a Ray movie where she's like setting up the new Jedi Order, and
I'm
then
pretty
there's
sure that
apparently
got
supposed
canceled.
to
If
be
I remember right, that got canceled a couple months ago. The
it
Ray
might have,
move
I don't know.
the Ray movie got canceled a couple they canned it. They said, "Nope,
And
we're not
then
doing it."
they also announced a movie going all the way back to the origins of the Jedi. It'd be like the
Yes.
first,
Old Republic, I think is what it's called, is what they're naming it.
I don't even think they were calling it Old Republic. They were calling it something else, but it
Okay,
was
but
supposed to
I
be
know
like
they're
the
yeah, no, I know which
first.
one you're talking about, but
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
supposed to be the
know.
first order of Jedi, but, like, again, they announced a bunch of these things, and then left and right, they're like, maybe, maybe not. No, wouldn't
It's the leadership, dude. The leadership over there, and honestly, probably them canceling this Ben Solo movie is probably a good thing. Like, honestly, good thing, and it's also a good thing that we now just found out about it instead of us finding out about it and then getting canceled. Oh, and additionally, we also have that Mall series that we're getting as well. So,
oh god, they better not cancel that.
oh, don't cancel that. That's the one thing everybody really wants is a Mall series.
Yes.
So,
Give me
uh,
Sam Witwer as Maul, I love Sam Witwer.
yeah, I think it's supposed to come out sometime next year or the following year in 2027. But
Well, hopefully it comes out.
yeah, but anyways, guys, what are you thinking about this Ben Solo movie? Were you guys looking at it and like, oh, I wish I would have came out? Are you like, no, I don't really care, or did you even hear about it until now? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty, moving on. So something we talked about last week was Marvel Rivals getting this Marvel Zombies PvE mode, and guys, it came out Thursday, and it is awesome. I have dumped probably 5 hours into it already. I'm on Nightmare 2. It's like 3 or 5 hours I dumped into it. I'm on Nightmare 2, and guys, it is really fun. It is really fun. I was trying to kinda compare it to seeing because my favorite event that Overwatch ever did PvE wise was Junkenstein's Revenge. I really like this one. I don't know if it's better than Junkenstein's Revenge because Junkenstein's Revenge is really cool, but they're pretty neck and neck. Like they're really good. And Paul, you haven't gotten to play it yet,
Not
but
yet, I plan on it, though. That's what this
but
weekend's for.
yeah, and so the fun thing is I think that makes it different is you have these rounds that are story. You have one levels 1 through 4, which is like easy, normal, hard, extreme. There you have those, and they are just base story. You have these stories, you go beat to beat, 9 different sections, and you do something. You fight Zombie Namor, you fight Wanda, and then you're good and you move on. But you also level up so that you can level up your character and put perks on them and do that. You also get
Okay.
blessings in the game. It's like a game inside of a game, and it is really cool. And then you get to the nightmare ones, and the nightmare ones are balls to the walls. You're fighting. You're in the end game already, which you're in the arena where you fight uh zombie Wanda, and you're just fighting hordes and hordes and hordes of zombies, and it is just crazy. I'm stuck on Nightmare 2 right now because I keep having to fight. There's one stage where you have to fight zombie Wanda and zombie Namor in one round. On top of that, it's like 700 zombies, and
God.
it is insane, but in a fun way. And the way that they've reimagined the characters as well, with how you Jeff gets bigger when he eats more zombies, and Blade has Moon Knight onks around him, and Punisher, his turret can shoot on its own. Like it is really cool, and I am really enjoying it. And guys, if you haven't played it yet, I would recommend you play it. It is a whole lot of fun, and I didn't know how well they were gonna do this. It is amazing. Additionally, they also have their free little tracks so you can get free items, and the big free item is, mm, um, Blade
Blade
Knight
Knight.
Blade
Yeah,
Knight,
Blade
and
Knight.
oh, dude, guys, I didn't call Paul, but I texted him when I found out about it. I was like, "Dude, Blade Knight's free. Blade Knight's
Woo!
free," because I mean, I think both of us
That was yeah,
we were gonna
100%, that
buy
was
him.
a skin that we needed to get, and I'm like, I don't play Blade that much, but then even still, like, shoot, that's a skin that we all need to get. That's
Oh,
cool that they made it free.
yes, and they made it free, and it's awesome. And I do think if there are some negatives, I think one thing is there are a couple of bugs where zombies are getting stuck certain ways, but there's
No,
some
well, that's
anti-bug fixes to make them automatically die after a certain amount if you haven't fought anybody. So There's a couple bugs with the zombies. Additionally, I don't know how they would do it, but I wish the base zombies kinda had a health bar so you could see when they're about to die, because sometimes you're
Mhm.
just shooting at them for no you're shooting at them and you're like, "I don't know if they're gonna die, when they're gonna die." So it's kinda like, I don't love that, but I also understand when you have 700 zombies on one map and you had all these health bars.
That would be a lot of health bars, yeah.
Exactly, and it does get some because they do have these brutes that do have health bars, and the brutes will show up, and it's like, okay, I understand why they didn't have health bars. I wish there was a way I could tell when these zombies were kind of getting low, besides me just shooting them in the face and oh, they just fell. But
Right.
overall, great game mode. I hope that they can keep the rights to Marvel Zombies every single year and keep having it come back with new fixes because I think that they could add even more characters into it, even
Yeah, I was about
more
to say
fun.
because we've only got what, 5 characters or
5.
6 characters?
Well, I have
5?
5, and I think it'd be really fun if we added more.
Oh, absolutely. Like I could see Winter Soldier being a good add to this. I'm trying to think of who else you could put in there. Emma Stone, maybe, or not Emma Stone, Emma Frost. Sorry,
I
wrong
think
Emma.
the Fantastic Four would be fun because the Fantastic Four are
Yeah,
really
definitely.
big in the Marvel Zombies comics.
That's very true.
Spider-Man, if they ever
Of
added
course.
Spider-Man.
Look, is the man spider suit is that in the store
Not
yet?
yet, not yet. They've got
Okay,
right now the Pumpkin Jeff and the Day of the Dead, Namor in there right now,
gotcha.
so he hasn't came out yet. Now there's Zombie Wanda or any of those skins, but I think that'd be fun. Oh, I'm trying to think who else would make mm, 'cause there are some characters where I'm just like, they would not work. Yeah, you could make it so that they would work, but the characters they have in
Oh,
are like 100% make sense.
why haven't they put Hulk in there? That'd
Hulk
be so much fun, dude. Hulk slamming a bunch of zombies. That'd be so much fun.
Hulk would be fun. Like, you have Thor in there as the tank right now.
Right.
I think if they added another healer in there, I'm not sure which one they would do, but I think another healer would be fun. Like Rocket
Yeah.
would be
Rocket would
interesting.
probably be a good one, yeah.
Rocket would be a big one. So I think it'd be really fun. And I think every year, if we had more zombified skins, it doesn't even have to be based on the show. You have an
Nah,
entire
just, like,
comic book
zombify
line.
them.
Yeah, you have a whole comic book line you could base it off of. So I think they did a really good job and I hope it comes around next year. But
Yeah.
anyways, guys, what have you thought about the new zombies PvE mode in Marvel Rivals? Have you guys loved it? Do you hate it? Have you guys even played it? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys. Well, it's that time of the week for the weekly top 5. And guys, Halloween is next Friday, and so we thought to round up this kind of Halloween season because our next episode will be coming out in November, not during October. So this is our final episode in October. We thought we would rank our top 5 favorite horror movies. So that's anytime, anywhere, anything that we thought was spooky, anything that we love in general. So these are our top 5s and we would love to see your top 5s in the comments below for, your top favorite horror movies. But with that down, Paul, I think we'll send it over to you in the ranking room.
Sounds good to me. So, you'll notice that there is a very, very big difference between my list and Jacob's list. We always like to talk about that. And it this time it mainly has to do with our age difference. So, a lot of my movies are a little bit older because I grew up with well, let me just put it this way. I grew up in a video store, and so I had access to all of these old school types of movies. And I mean, I was just influenced by them, so that's why they're on my list. Starting with my honorable mention, we're gonna go with the Blair Witch Project. Came out in 1999. This movie was so influential when it came out. The fact that people thought it was real and not just a movie was huge. I mean, even the website that they posted made it seem like, oh yeah, this is a real event. These are real kids that went into the woods and went missing, and this is the footage of it. It was like the world's biggest practical joke, and oh my gosh, not only was it just a huge like social community event, it's also just a really, really good movie. Like it is bizarre, it is creepy at times. Some people might say it is boring, which I get it. You're literally just like in the woods for I don't know, an hour, 2 hours, and I get that, but the slow and dramatic buildup that occurs with watching what happens as these kids are slowly but surely being haunted by this entity, it's just so much fun.
It's
So
also a
anyway,
very unique cinematography style as well.
oh yeah, like the whole PVE or not PVE, the whole POV
Yeah,
of filming from a camcorder. Like it wasn't the first one, it wasn't the first horror movie to do that,
but it's
but
the
I
one
think it
that's
was
done it the best, in my
It's
opinion.
the one of the ones that did it the best, and it's probably one of the ones that started the craze and made it to where a lot of movies started doing it after they did it.
Yes.
The Blair Witch Project and Paranormal Activity. When Paranormal Activity did it, everybody did it, but Blair Witch was the one that did it the best first. Moving on to number 5, I got Child's Play. Any kid from the '90s remembers watching Child's Play. We all watched Chucky. We all watched all the movies that came after it: Child's Play 2, 3, Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, and then even the newer ones. But we all remember Chucky. This little red-haired doll pitter-pattering around the place. It haunted our nightmares for a while, and it made us scared of dolls, which is crazy, but you know that a movie is good when it makes you afraid of an entire line of toys. Like, I guarantee you, any '90s kid can tell you a story about some specific doll or something that was at their grandparents' house that they thought would come alive and chase them down in the middle of the night. And it spanned from Child's Play, and also we talked about it last week, Slappy from Goosebumps. You got this living doll thing that chases you around and wants to kill you or take your soul. Nah, I'm good. Don't want to deal with that. No, thank you. Moving on to my number 4, I got Trick or Treat. We also talked about this last week when we talked about our top 5 horror icons. Sam is just one of the coolest, I think, Halloween icons of all time. That's why Spirit Halloween keeps pushing his image. He is the spirit of Halloween. But the movie itself is just super fun. It is comic book themed. It is an anthology series. It's multiple stories happening around the same night on Halloween in the same town, but at different specific times. And then it all kind of accumulates in the end, and like all the different characters from all the different stories all cross paths at one point or another. It's just a super fun story, and it blends all sorts of different types of genres. You've got serial killers, you've got werewolves, you've got vampires, you've got ghost kids, you've got Sam, who is quite literally the creepiest little shit you've ever seen in your life. And whenever he takes off that mask, you better run. But it's like it's very cool to see all these different just aspects of horror and Halloween come together, and it's really fun. It's one of my favorite horror movies. I want them to do a sequel. I literally just Googled before this episode what the news on the sequel to this movie are, and as of right now, all we have heard is it might be coming. It might be. We don't know. Moving on to number 3, The Descent. This is a top tier horror movie. If you have not seen The Descent, please do yourself a favor, go watch it right now. It is one of those horror movies that it just kind of sticks with you for a while. And this one's actually very, very near and dear to my heart because I've got some personal fun stories with this movie. So, a few years ago, I had a bunch of my family, aunts, uncles, and cousins come over to me and my dad's house, and we had the bonfire in the backyard, and we rolled the TV out. Yes, we rolled the TV out to the back porch, and we put on this movie. And we thought, hey, it'd be cool to watch a horror movie while we're out here on the back porch and with the bonfire. Most of the adults left partway through the movie because they're adults. They're old. They're like, it's 9 o'clock, time for bed. But me and the rest of the cousins, we all watched the whole thing through. And some of my cousins, they got a little bit more freaked out by the movie than others. And whenever they went back to their house, some of my cousins and me were like sitting there's like, we need to prank them. We 100% need to prank them. So in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m., we go over to their house. Door was unlocked. Walk in, go upstairs, and in pitch black, we just start whispering and saying creepy things until they wake up and they start screaming and freaking out, like, "Who is it? What's going on?" Ah! And then we finally turn on the lights and let them know it was us. And I don't think they still have not forgiven us for that. I guarantee you, after this episode goes out, I'm gonna get some text messages from them saying, "Yeah, no, we still have not forgiven you for that."
I wouldn't
But
either.
it was such a fun experience. Remind me, I'll send you the video. We recorded a video while we scared them. I'll send you the video because it's super funny.
Alright,
But it wouldn't have happened if it weren't for this movie. And this movie is just supremely scary, supremely creepy. You are scared of the dark. You are scared of these little creature things. It's just one of those movies that hits all the notes correctly. And one of the best things about this movie, if you're watching the original release. There's two releases. So there's the original British release and then the American release. And the American release, they made it very ambiguous whether or not the main character survives or not until of course there's a sequel that comes out, so it's like, oh yeah, she did survive. But no, the original ending, the British ending, is super dark, super bleak, and you're like, oh, that sucks. But it's probably one of the best parts of the movie. Is just it's a dark movie, but it's also very, very good. So The Descent is my number three. Number 2, The Evil Dead, and some people are gonna fight me on this one because a lot of them say that The Evil Dead 2 is better, and while I might agree with them on certain aspects, I do think that The Evil Dead 2 is, more quotable. It has, like, all of the best Bruce Campbell lines, Ash, from The Evil Dead. The Evil Dead 2 is where he gets his groove and where he gets the chainsaw hand and all the other fun stuff. That's the second movie. But the first movie, if we're talking horror, the second movie is a little bit more comedic and a little bit more, I don't wanna say action heavy, but it is kinda more
campy
action
too.
heavy. Very campy, but it plays it off in a very good way. It's campy in a good way. But the first Evil Dead, there is no camp. There is very little comedy. It is just straight horror, and it's got some of the best scares and some of just the most creepiest atmospheres that I've ever seen in a horror movie. Like I remember watching this for the first time, and like I'm sitting there like actually curled up in the fetal position, like, dude, this movie is crazy. And it's got some, the Deadites are mean as hell. They are so just brutal and just awful to the characters who are still alive. And if you've watched any of the Evil Dead movies that come after that, they always try to mess with the human characters. And this is the one where I think that they mess with them the worst. Like in later iterations, they go a little bit goofy, a little bit campy, a little bit funny. But in this iteration, no, they're just straight up mean. They are mean and hurtful and evil, and that's why it's the Evil Dead. Anyways, number 2, Evil Dead. And my number 1, The Thing. I love John Carpenter's The Thing. There are so many times I've watched this movie and, like, I literally just, like, I wanna introduce it to somebody who hasn't seen it before and explain everything about it because I've, like, watched so many behind the scenes things about it. I've read so many articles and, like, who is the guy who gets turned into a thing like halfway through the movie? Is Keith David or Kurt Russell, are they things at the end of the movie? There are so many like just plot lines and theories and everything about this movie that has kept it alive for so long. And other than that, it's just a very great um, horror movie. It's got a lot of creepy atmosphere. The Antarctic base as the setting is super awesome. It's like you are completely secluded alone. There's nothing you can do. You are stuck here with this alien, and it's either you're going to kill them or they're going to kill you. So you better figure out which one is the alien before they find out which one of you tastes better. And there's a bunch of board games and novels and other stuff that come after this, and it's just a really, really great movie, and I will literally sit there and I will watch it again and again and again, trying to find new things that I didn't notice the first time around, and it's filled with them. They did a fantastic job with this movie, and that's why it's my number 1.
Alright, so run it down again.
So my honorable mention was Blair Witch Project, Child's Play at number 5, Trick or Treat at number 4, The Descent at number 3, Evil Dead at number 2, and The Thing at number 1.
Awesome. So, guys, like Paul was saying before we go on to my list, very different. My if Paul's is very, late, late 1900s, everything in the, 80s and 90s and a little bit in the early 2000s. Mine is pretty much all 2000s, 2010. I have one movie that I think if you guys are big, fans of the show and been watching, you guys will kind of have an idea which one it is. But yeah, anyways, let's move on over to my list. So for my honorable mention, I'm still not sure if it's in my top 5, but it's the movie that stuck with me this year, and it's Weapons. I I don't know if it's amazing or if it's in the top tier yet. I think it still needs to bake in my head a little bit, and I think I need to watch it a lot more before I really love it. But I think why I have it here for my honorable mention is I love the concept with it, and I love the world that it is. I didn't love some things with it. Like, I really didn't love the ending of it and how they kill Gladys. I thought that really kind of messed with the horror aspects
Yeah,
of it.
it was a little goofy, a little bit
A little
too
too
comedic.
goofy, yeah, and I thought at times we had jokes set up where I'm just like, "Let's not do that," but overall, I love the concept, and I think that I'm excited for the prequel that they're gonna do with Aunt Gladys, and I'm excited to see what they do more in this universe. I really like the concept, and so that's why I have it in my honorable mentions for now. Moving on to my number 5, though, I have Smile. To me, guys, Smile is the best. Both Smile 1 and Smile 2 are the best best, and I mean best use of jump scares. I don't think there's anybody out there in horror right now that is able to do jump scares as best as the people over at Smile. The people that make the Smile movies make the best jump scares because two things. One, you don't see them coming. You do not see these jump scares as much as you want to say, "Oh, I saw that." No. There is at least one in there that you will not see coming. Like, they are that good at these jump scares, and I remember watching the first one and just we were like, "Oh, it'll just be a little creepy, fun thing to watch." Me and my friend Jaden were jumping up and down during this entire movie with some of these jump scares. We are like, "Fuck, Jesus, God, God damn it, fuck!" Like we were just jumping in our seats, and both of us at the end of the movie, and you just start hearing the lollipop song. We were like, "What the fuck did we just watch?" It is a great movie, and it is creepy, and it's spine chilling, especially and it's spine chilling, especially when it comes to the jump scare. So that's why I have it as my number 5. Moving on to my number 4, I have The Conjuring 2, and I love it. I love The Conjuring 2 from the setting to the demon. I think Conjuring 2 is the best one in the series. I think as I ranked last week, The Nun is one of my favorite horror icons, and I think The Nun is just really creepy, and I also love the I always forget his name. The creepy man or something like that. He's also really the hanging man, I think is what he's called. I love the hanging man. He is really cool as well. And just the spooks they have, especially when you get back to the Warrens and the nun with the portrait scare. Oh, that portrait scare is top tier jump
Oh,
scare.
definitely.
First time
Oh
I
my gosh.
saw it. Oh, it was amazing. And I just love Conjuring 2, and so that's why I have it as my number 4. Number 3, I have Saw. I I just for some reason I love the concept of these people did bad things, so I'm gonna put them in a trap and they're gonna have to redeem themselves. I've loved that thing. And I love the concept during this. I love the reverse bear trap is iconic. The
Oh yeah.
pigs. I love everything about Saw. The bathroom is the bathroom always gets brought up, and the bathroom is really cool. But
It's
honestly,
it's just a really cool set piece, and
yes,
the
it
the
is a
fact that they were
very
able
cool.
to do basically an entire movie in that one room is
Yes,
awesome.
and they were like, "You're gonna here's how you can survive." And the way that the first 3 were able to weave within and out of each other were great, but the thing that makes the first Saw just amazing is that twist ending where you find out
Mhm.
Jigsaw's been in the room the entire time. John Kramer has been there right there. He's just been asleep, and oh, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Like, I
I
saw
know.
that for the first time, and I was like, "Holy shit," and you guys will see. I have Conjuring 2 and Saw in here, both James Wan movies. He just knows horror very well. And Saw is just another one of my favorites, and I love it. So Saw at number 3. My number 2, though, I have Halloween 2018. I love the original too. I love them. 2018 is my favorite though. I think 2018 is the perfect modernization of Halloween. Forget the two sequels because the two sequels are absolute garbage. And the nice thing about this one is that they didn't, yes, they left it open for sequels, but you could watch this Halloween movie and not know anything about Halloween and you'd understand exactly what's going on. Like, you don't need anything. Like, scary dude broke out of jail and now he's on a kill in his old town. Plain and simple. That's
Yep.
that's
Yep.
it. And I think it's great. I think the whole way that Jamie Lee Curtis pretty much trapped him in there and now he is stuck and just she outsmarted him. I think that is also amazing. I think they did this one awesome and I hate that the other two they could not do it right because they had such a great start.
Yeah,
But
they didn't stick the landing.
yeah, and this one I can watch over and over and over. I love this Halloween movie, and I just wish they would have done better in the other 2. So, number 2,
Yeah.
Halloween 2018. But my number 1, as a lot of you guys should know that have watched the show, it's the original Scream. It's the first ever horror movie I ever watched, and it's the movie that got me to fall in love with horror films. I love Scream. I love Ghostface. I love everything about it. To me, it is an instant classic. Um, I did not know this because I wasn't born at the time, but my grandfather told me he's like, dude, Scream, when it first had its trailers come out, we thought it was gonna be a little jokey, it was gonna be making fun of the horror franchise, and then when they killed Drew Barrymore in the first, like, 10 minutes of the film, he's like, "Oh, no, this movie I" he likes to say this about movies, but he said, "Nope, this movie ain't fucking around." He's like, "This is my type of movie," and he was like, "I'm watching it," and it's the truth. The whole it was also the first of its kind to have 2 killers and make you be like, "Oh, wait, that does make sense," and
Mhm.
sparked a bunch of other movies that we have like me and Paul, we talk about a movie that came out this year called Hard Eyes. We really like Hard Eyes. It's a Scream knockoff, though, let's be honest. It's a Scream
Oh, yeah,
knockoff,
it is,
but it's an
100%.
awesome Scream knockoff. It's Scream meets Hallmark, and we love it, but Scream's awesome. I love everything that they've done. I love the cast that they had, and I've said this multiple times. There is not a bad movie in the Scream franchise. Scream 3 is just not the best. That's it. Scream 3 is okay. It's not bad, it's not worse. It's okay. And I think if Scream 3, I've said this multiple times, if Scream 3 is your worst movie in your franchise, you're doing all right. So, yeah, to me, Scream is my favorite horror movie and it will always be. So, my honorable mention, I have Weapons. Number 5, I have Smile. Number 4, Conjuring 2. Number 3, Saw. Number 2, Halloween 2018. Number 1, Scream. But guys, that'll do it for our weekly top 5. What did you guys think? What did you guys think of our rankings? What did you think about the complete differences in how me and Paul did our rankings, where his are more, 80s and 90s, early 2000s, and mine are 2010s, one in 2020s, and a couple in the one in the 90s. What are your guys' top 5 horror films? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys. Moving on. So, one of the most anticipated movies for next year, besides Avengers Doomsday, which is crazy to me, thinking that Avengers that this movie's coming out next year and Avengers Doomsday, but Spider-Man Brand New Day. And they're filming right now, and they have had nothing but set leaks because right now they're filming outside. And so they're
Oh,
taking
yeah.
pictures left and right. And the big ones that we've had is the one I have up right now, which is Spider-Man with what is the actress's name? The one from The
Uh,
Bear, I keep
Her name
forgetting.
is Liza Colon Zaya.
So there's a picture of those 2 just standing next to each other. Do we know what she's playing yet? Do we know her?
So that's the thing. So there've been a lot of speculation, a lot of different things. Some people
Mhm.
say she might be Miles Morales' mom, which I could
Yeah.
see that, Rio Morales.
Mhm.
A lot of other people have been saying, especially based on the way that she's standing next to Spider-Man and the look that she's wearing,
Mhm.
they think she's going to be like a police detective or a police captain.
Yes.
A lot of people are saying that she's going to play Jean DeWolf, who is a long-standing accomplice with Spider-Man. She works for the New York Police Department and helps him out on a bunch of cases until
Yes.
she eventually does get killed by I want to say she's killed by I want to say Hammerhead. She's killed by some Spider-Man villain, and then that sends Spider-Man on a revenge tirade to go find out who killed Jean.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool that they're adding. Well, if this is who Liza is playing, it would be cool to go down that path and kind of explore that storyline.
Yes. So we have this picture, which will be interesting. But the more interesting one is that we finally have a picture of Sadie Sink on set with Dustin Daniel Cretton, the director, and she's covered up in a coat. And the only thing we
Mhm.
see is that she's wearing these camo pants
And some boots.
and some boots. And it's led a lot of theories. The main one, which I don't really agree with, but it's the maybe she's Punisher's sidekick. I don't remember exactly what the
Yeah.
character's name is, but that's the one that people are thinking. Here's why I don't like that. Why would Frank need a sidekick? First of all, this Frank has had no implications of needing a sidekick. Additionally, we haven't seen any scenes of them filming together. Now, obviously, she just showed up, so maybe we will see that they will start filming together, but I don't I don't think I like that. Also, I don't think that's where we should be going.
No, especially if it's a Spider-Man movie. Like, okay, we're gonna introduce a Punisher sidekick in a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah,
I don't really, nah, I don't like that. There have been some AI photos going around where they've changed this specific picture right here, and they've made it look like she's wearing like a Punisher outfit and stuff like that. Those have all been debunked. It's very, very clearly CGI or AI, I should
AI.
say. But I mean, they did get the idea from the fact that she is wearing the camo pants and
Yeah,
stuff, which I
I got
mean,
it, dude. No, I got it. She's playing Kim Possible. Here comes Kim Possible in a Spider-Man film. Sadie Sink, Kim
I mean,
Possible
hold on.
confirmed.
Disney does own Marvel.
No, no, no. We are not
They
getting Kim Possible.
they
Oh my
could do it. They
dude.
absolutely could do it.
Dude, if they had Kim Possible, oh my gosh, I would
Can
think
you
that
that'd be the coolest thing ever is like Spider-Man just saves the day and then she flips onto the scene. He goes, "Who are you?" She goes, "I'm Kim Possible." Oh, cool. And then I'd pay to see that movie.
Kim
Spider-Man meets Kim Possible. I'd pay to see that.
Spider Possible.
Spider Possible. Hell
That's
yeah.
his new love interest is Kim Possible. We've got another one adding to Kim Possible and Spider-Man.
Hey,
I
I'm down for that too.
yeah, I don't know. I I don't think we've hit it yet, and I think they are hiding it really well.
Oh, of
So
course. I mean, they got
something
her covered up from
mhm,
head to toes. Like goodness gracious, her and there were some set photos that had Mark Ruffalo, and he's wearing like
yes,
the exact same like
yes,
super hoodie. Like we are not going to let anybody see what costume you're wearing.
yeah,
I
so
think a
it's
lot
gonna
of
be
people have
interesting.
said, yeah, a lot of people have said that Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk, is he's going to go back to
Good,
Angry Hulk to
good.
like 2008 Incredible Hulk, which
Dude, what if
that
we
would be kind of cool.
what if we got this? What if we got Punisher versus Hulk in this movie?
I'm assuming that's what's gonna
Oh,
happen,
dude,
honestly.
that'd be
I'm assuming
awesome.
that's what's gonna happen, and then Spider-Man's gonna, show up and be like, "Hold up, we're all heroes here, right?"
Or if somehow we have Scorpion, what if Scorpion injects him to turn him back to Savage Hulk,
Mm,
and we get this
yes.
fight scene at the end where Spider-Man and Punisher and Sadie Sink, they all have to work together to stop Savage Hulk.
That would be
I
crazy, I would
think
love that.
that would be pretty
and then
Pretty fun.
Scar shows up, and She-Hulk shows up,
No, no, no.
and Daredevil in his yellow suit shows up.
Daredevil yellow suit, that's fine. That's Daredevil. Do not bring back Scar and his little man bun. Oh my gosh. And She-Hulk. Guys, me and Paul usually hang out a little bit after the podcast for it depends. It could go 30 minutes, it could go 3 hours. There was one night we went down the rabbit hole of She-Hulk and
We did
we
watch
watched the
like
finale of She-Hulk like the last 10 minutes and we were just like, "What the fuck? This is
yeah,
awful." We were
it
like,
was
"This
not
is."
great.
We were trying to remember how bad it was and we're like, "Oh, this is worse than we
See,
remember."
well, that's the thing, like, I was sitting there thinking, like, I didn't think it was that bad, like, when I watched the show, I'm like, "It's not as bad as everyone says it is," and then we're watching it, and I'm like, "Oh, maybe it was."
Yeah, we tried to do
It
Deadpool
was
and it
it
sucked.
was
But yeah, getting
ugh.
back to this, I it's interesting that they keep hiding her thing. It makes you wonder how much of the movie is she in? What role is she playing in the movie? Is she a love interest to Peter Parker? Is she the sidekick to Punisher? Is she maybe
I
one of the X-Men? And she's what's the
Oh,
Sunbird?
Firestar? Yeah,
Firestar. There we go.
I've seen some people say Firestar as well.
Firestar. Is she Mary Jane Watson? Like who?
I don't know, I am under the assumption, or I'm in the camp where I think Tom Holland, Peter Parker should end up with Zendaya, MJ,
Oh, for sure.
no matter what. Like that's endgame. That should be endgame. And whatever other characters they decide to throw in here and there, fine, whatever. They could be, temporary love interests. That's fine.
Which I think is gonna
But
happen.
probably. But my thing is like with a actress like Sadie Sink, who has been killing it recently. Like,
And she
dude,
has Stranger Things coming out
Stranger
later this
Things
year.
coming out later
Literally in
this
like a
year.
month, dude. In a month,
Yeah.
we're getting the Stranger
I'm excited
Things
for that.
season 5. We get it kicked
But
off.
we got she's got Stranger Things under her belt. She's also got a ton of different movies and TV shows. She's been kicking butt recently.
Oh yeah, she's
Like,
been
and
everywhere.
what one that I really need to make sure is noted, her performance in The Whale with
Yes,
Brendan
the whale.
Fraser. Holy
Oh,
crap. That movie was so good and she kills it. And
yes.
like, yeah, she, like, got her breakout role in Stranger Things, but she has gone
A good
well
actor.
beyond that.
She's a good
She's a
actor.
very great actress, and I think that if they're gonna put her in a Marvel project like this, they need to give her a role that lets her come back over and over and over again, not just a one-off. Make
Yeah,
her
don't
a
don't
mainstay.
Giancarlo Esposito her because that
Yes.
still pisses me off that we gave him a garbage role. Really?
Mhm.
Sidewinder? Like, give her a good role, and I we will see what they do in the coming months, and honestly, I can't wait for the trailer.
Yeah, no, for real. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for Doomsday. Hopefully,
Mhm.
Marvel can bring us back to where we were.
The glory days. But anyways, guys, what are you thinking about all of this? Did you guys see the set photos? Who do you guys think Sadie Sink is gonna play in the new Spider-Man movie? Let us know all your comments in the comments below. All right, guys. Well, so something that got announced today that I don't think was on anybody's radar was Halo is getting a remake from it's the first one, correct, Paul?
Yes, yes.
So the first one is getting a remake, and honestly, guys, it looks really good. They have a new
Does.
they announced probably a year ago this new Halo team that is like, we're gonna get Halo back to where it should be in good standings with everybody, and we're gonna make people love Halo again. And this is what this seems to be what they were working on. There's one caveat though that kind of makes us wag our fingers like, what? And that there's no multiplayer. Yes, there is
Yeah.
multiplayer in the sense that you can play with your friends.
There's co-op.
There's co-op, but there's not
But
the
there's
multiplayer
no
gameplay
actual, like, versus multiplayer, like, what these games are very, very
made
known for,
for.
like, the Halo series is known for, yes, it has, some very great campaigns, and all those campaigns have had very good co-op, but what Halo has been known for has been its multiplayer
Oh, yeah.
experiences, and it all started with this first Halo game on the first Xbox. Like, I mean, I it looks amazing, like, this picture right here like, it doesn't even do it justice. If you watch the gameplay footage, it is ridiculous. Like, it is a full from the ground up remake, not a remaster. It is a rebuilt from the Unreal Engine 5, and it looks phenomenal. All the graphics look great, all the weapons and armor and the enemies. It is quite literally everything that you remember from the first Halo game, just brought into the modern age with the new graphics and the new consoles. And I'm excited for it because I remember playing the original Halo way, way, way back when. And I'm hoping that this thing is good. But again, my only thing is, why no multiplayer? Come on, like, if you're gonna give us this game, if there's not gonna be multiplayer, they better not price it at $70.
Oh, no. If
Because
it's just a campaign, this thing better only be maybe
30,
50.
40 at most.
Dude, it's gonna be 70. You know it is, because people are gonna be the
That
nostalgia, and I think it's very it's upsetting because it's like, okay, Halo, as somebody that was not in the generation of Halo. Also, guys,
mhm.
I'm not an Xbox person, so even if I was, I wouldn't be
Oh,
playing
but
Halo.
that's the thing. This new Halo is coming out on Xbox,
Xbox,
PC,
yeah.
and for the first
And
time
so
ever, PlayStation.
yeah, and so it will be the first Halo game that I ever play. But I won't be buying this right off the shelf. I will wait for, a Christmas to come around and be like, "Hey, can I get this?" Something that I'm not gonna buy, or if it goes on sale, but it's not something I'm gonna buy instantly. It looks great, but it's like, what's the not what's the point, but what is the point? You guys are known, and I told Paul before this, when he told me there's no multiplayer, I'm like, why are they making it then? Nobody I'm gonna
No,
be
for
if
real.
you're
Like
not a Halo person, you do not remember Halo for the campaign. Every time I hear about Halo, it's like, oh, the multiplayer was
it's
insane, and the
it's
multiplayer
the
was fun.
multiplayer and literally the voice of the multiplayer. Like anybody who played the
Yes.
old Halo games is like, boom, headshot, killing spree, running riot, kill tacular. Like we all remember that dude's voice in our ears, and we're like, yeah, we're getting hyped up. I just gotta kill him in Jaro.
Yeah.
Like, come on. But like you can see right here, this picture. This is the original Halo back in, oh my gosh, when did the original Halo come out? I'm gonna age myself right now.
The dinosaurs.
You stop that.
When Jesus himself came down,
I
when
mean, it was on the original
Washington,
Xbox. Oh my
the
god.
founding fathers.
2001. I was in 1st grade when this game came out.
I wasn't even born.
Oh, wow. That actually that surprises me. I thought it was later because I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, 2007. I remember playing it in 2007. No, I was playing Halo 3 in
I was about to say
2007.
you were playing it in
God.
7, don't you worry.
Oh, but my gosh. So, but yeah, I mean, it's been that long. So 25 years. This game is coming out 25 years after the original. And I mean, obviously the graphics are updated, everything looks great, and I'm glad that PlayStation players will now have a chance to finally play Halo.
Yeah, it still
My
makes no
thing
sense to
is,
me either because PlayStation's not giving anything up really in return, so it's like, but yeah.
I mean, it's I think what it really is, I think it's going to be like a proof of concept is what it is.
Yeah,
Like, this
and
is gonna be like a, "Hey, if you guys like our Xbox games, here's a little taste of that. Maybe you wanna come try out some of our other Xbox games. We could either loan them to you, or you guys can jump over to Xbox." Also, Xbox has been doing some really crappy stuff recently
they keep price
with all
hiking
their
everything.
the price hiking, yeah. So, maybe this is their way of being like, "No, we're not all bad guys. 'Member Halo? I 'member Halo."
Remember when Halo was actually $50 and you got the whole game? Remember when we are now gonna raise it to $80 and you're gonna only get half the game and maybe you'll get the DLC we have added to it? Maybe you have to buy multiplayer on top of it. We'll bring multiplayer 3 years later. Hey, remember?
If they make us buy multiplayer separately,
Dude,
I might take my Xbox and throw it through Best Buy's window. Like, I legit might do that. I'll
I
be
wouldn't
like,
put it past Xbox
"Take
right now.
this," and yeah, no, come on. Like, I've played Halo. I don't think I've ever been, like, a huge, huge Halo person like some other
You
people.
were more of COD, weren't you?
I played COD more than I played Halo, but I did play both games. I enjoyed both games.
Mhm.
Whenever it was very much like COD versus Halo, like that was the console war. It wasn't Xbox versus PlayStation. It was COD versus Halo. That was the console war.
Yeah.
But even back then, I'm like, sitting there like, I'm gonna play both. Like I think it was Halo Reach and Modern Warfare 2 or 3 had come out like at the same time, and I'm like, I'm gonna play both of these games because they both seem fun as heck.
Yeah. But I think it looks great. I'm excited to see it, but like I said, with no multiplayer, that's kind of really straying me away from it. And like, man, I don't know if I want to
No,
get it
I
right off
get
the
it.
bat. But
I get it.
anyways, guys, what are you thinking about it? Are you guys loving it? Are you guys hating it? Have you seen the trailer? Did you guys play Halo back in 2001? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys. For our final topic to get today, we will be talking about the Gen V season 2 finale. And we will be getting into full spoilers. So if you haven't seen the finale, go over and watch it. It's not too long, it's not too short. I think it's just right in length. And yeah. But with all that, we'll wait a couple seconds here. And all right. So yeah, once
Another
again, like
lackluster finale.
finale. Yeah, I think it's very disappointing how we have had 2 shows now that were coming out around the same time together, where they had 8 episodes, and then this first 7 were amazing, great build-ups, and then the 8 episodes were a wet fart. Like, it's not good.
Yeah.
Well, it's not as bad, guys. It's just we built Godolkin up to be this super bad guy villain, and he's going to, oh, we're in trouble. This is gonna get messy. Godolkin is gonna defeat them all. And he mind controls Monroe for maybe 2 seconds and pop, dead.
Yeah. But
Really?
before that, he's mind controlling a bunch of kids, making them fight each other. We think he killed maybe 3 or 4, not very many of them.
Yeah, and you have to
But
look for those 3 or 4, by the
you
way.
have to
You have
look
to
for them. It's
look
not
for them.
it's not explicit, but it's also like he's having a grand old time. He's making them dance the Macarena in the background while he's, like, sitting there, like, orchestrating them like a conductor. It's yeah, I mean, he had the potential to be, like, this super, very just menacing and threatening villain, and they even said, like, "Oh, he's, like, building up enough power to control Homelander."
Homelander.
Like, that was his goal,
Which,
which
by
would have
the
been
way, the
insane.
fact that he's able to just do that in an afternoon is absolutely stupid to me. Oh,
Yeah,
he messed with a couple of them, and now, oh, he could control these super powerful soups. Really? Really? In
yeah.
an
D
afternoon, he was able to
dude
do
leveled up so quickly.
yeah, no.
Like, just yesterday, he was a festering blister, like, barely staying alive. Today, oh, yeah, he's strong enough to control god level supers. What?
That, and then also, I don't know if you felt the sequence when they were fighting him was a little clunky, but the fact that
Oh,
they
it's
were just
super clunky, and
they
it
were
was, like,
popping out of
very
the guy's asshole, and then
I
I'm
cannot
sorry.
believe that the black hole butthole guy was such a clutch, like, just
He was a clinch. He
a
was a clinch.
pivotal person
He was a
in
clinch.
this goddamn episode. I could not believe it. He showed up in the first episode of the season, and we both were like, "What the hell is this butthole black hole guy?" And then
Butt
turns
chugging
out,
beer.
oh, he is the whole he's the whole reason that they even make it to the final boss fight
He's the
is
butthole.
because yeah, the butthole black hole guy they stashed away inside his prison wallet.
My my question is why couldn't he just take control of him and make him clench his asshole? Like, wouldn't that have just stopped him? Like,
He was like, and nope, we're done.
nope, butthole gone. That couldn't have stopped him? Like, I don't I
I don't know, dude. There was so much going on in that little fight scene, and then they had the two Starlighter like rebels, the one that Emma's been hanging around with. They showed up and then they restrained him, and then she controls his
Dude,
power for a little bit. It's like,
I'm
"Am I
sorry.
controlling him?"
I'm sorry, that was also weird. Why in this season they were like I'm convinced that they just have a like a district over there, 5 dudes that just watch the most absurd porn of all time, and they're like, "What would be the weirdest superpowers? Oh, we're gonna have one where people get stuck up his butt, and the second one, she's gonna control her pubic hairs."
Yeah. But boys has always been like that though. They've always
I
got
know, but this is
the
this
weird dudes with the weird powers, like
I still
but
don't
then
think
I do agree this one has some of the weirdest powers.
I don't think it beats the one that they did in the little animated movies that the little short episodes that they were doing on Diabolical with the girl that could
Uh-huh.
control her poop, but
Oh, yeah,
oh
God.
my god. But this one, I think these ones are if she's number 1, they're 2 and 3. Like,
Yeah, probably.
they are very interesting, and I'm just like, I just don't believe it. I'm like, "Okay, he is you guys have said he's this powerful, and he just gets defeated that quickly? Like, and
Yeah.
that easily?" Like, I think they could have done something really cool because I think Polarity's done very well with the
Polarity
whole
did a bit he was also very clutch. His ability to stop the mind control, like, I think if it wasn't for Polarity, they would not have won at all.
yeah, he was the MacGuffin in a way with how you
100%.
I think he was great. I also just thought how he got out was very lame as well. Say it's just like, "Oh, I'm just gonna leave the door open."
But Sage is,
I know,
like,
she's super
she's got
smart.
that super duper smart, she's thinking 12 steps ahead.
Yeah, and I
But
just
even still, though she was thinking 12 steps ahead, she couldn't see that Godolkin was gonna go power hungry as soon as he got his body back.
yeah, I didn't like also, I felt it was weird that she all of a sudden was like, "I love you. Take me, take me." That just
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
seem like
that
her
was weird too. It's
character.
like, "Yeah, come live with me in the 7 towers." Like, how long have you known this dude? Like, what the heck?
Like, and you've also just been screwing him in someone else's body. Now you're like, "Oh, I've met him, and now we're gonna really get together." Like,
Now we're really gonna get together. We're gonna go live together in the 7 tower, and I'm gonna bring this super duper powerful soup who is a threat to Homelander, and bring him in the same place that Homelander lives. Great idea. Great freaking idea.
yeah, and she constantly. I think this is weird too because season 4, she didn't seem like she hated Homelander. She really wanted to help him, and now it's like she wants him
Well, okay,
dead. And
she wanted to help him because, like, her whole goal that season was to see if she could.
yeah,
Like, her whole goal was, "I wanna see if I can make Homelander basically president, just to see if I could, just to see how much I can, expand my powers." But I think now that, she's put him in charge and she's kinda stuck in the house with him, she's like, "Well, I don't know if that was the best idea or not.
yeah,
I guess we'll find out."
it's interesting. I will say one thing I really liked, and we both texted about this was A Train. I love seeing A Train back.
Oh god, A Train, dude, I cheered whenever he showed up, cause like, his
Redemption arc is
his
great.
redemption, yes, that's what I was looking for. His redemption arc, going from the person who accidentally bulldozed
Season 1,
through Huey's, girlfriend,
yeah.
and now he's on the same team and working with Starlight and, like, "We're gonna save all these people from Homelander." It's like, dude, I am so happy for him, so proud of him,
He's so dead,
and
but he's awesome. He's so dead, dude.
I
They're
I
gonna
don't
kill
want them
him.
to kill him. I know they are because they got to make him the sacrifice, the one that you like feel so bad for. I know they're gonna do it. I just wish they wouldn't because I freaking love A Train. He's such a cool character.
Yeah, and then we saw freaking Bully Maguire Black Noir. My
I
good
know you don't like that. Well, okay.
I
Here's
hate
the
it.
thing. The funny thing that I don't think you realize this about this Black Noir. You do know it's the same actor that's always been Black Noir, right?
Yes, I do. I
Okay, it's
do.
just
I'm
they're just now allowing him to talk.
I dude, why? Why? I also don't understand it. I've read Black Noir's they say he's got a healing factor. How did he die to Homelander? Please explain that to me. If he's got
So
a healing
they
factor,
made this Black Noir in the in the
No,
show,
no.
much less powerful than in the comics.
Well, the comics, it's not even he doesn't even have that superpower. In the comics, he's just a Homelander clone. But in
I
the
know.
show, they make him pretty much Wolverine meets Winter Soldier, like, and they've done that in the comics now, which is really cool. I like the line that they're doing in the Ultimate Universe with him. But
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's like, make it make sense. And I hate it too, especially because it was like in season 3, they really that sideline with him, that side quest that they did with him, you feel bad for him and you're
I
like,
know,
you
like,
really
whenever
like
he's
him.
talking to all the animated characters and they're explaining his past with Soldier Boy and stuff.
Yeah, no, dude,
Yeah.
I'm so upset. I wonder if he'll be in the Vought Rising show. I wonder where he'll be in the Vought Rising show.
He might be. The Vought Rising show is supposed to be, like, post World War II, right?
Yes, but I think he shows up around because he was with Soldier Boy. So,
He was with Soldier Boy during the Vietnam War. And
well, we'll have to see.
that was their little team, the payback team was their team.
Yeah,
Him and Crimson Countess and the rest of those the Dynamite Twins, whatever they're called. That
yeah,
was the Vietnam War.
Stormfront. Yeah, well, Stormfront wasn't. No, she was on the other
No,
side.
Stormfront was not she wasn't there at
Yeah, she
all.
wasn't there. She was on the other side. But, uh, yeah, no, I think I just yeah. Either way, don't like how they're doing Black Noir. I hate it. But yeah, getting back to this, I think it's just a sloppy one again, and I still don't understand
Yeah, I mean,
how
it was
Moreau
very
is that I
it it
don't
felt
get how she
rushed.
is.
And no, I'm still like there with you. It's like, oh, she's the chosen one. They even like reference it in the show. Like, it's like, is she the chosen one? Is she the chosen one, or is that just what Godolkin wanted her to think? Like, I don't know.
Well,
It's
and I still don't believe that she can fight Homelander. I don't believe that, and we were supposed to walk away from this season being like, "This is the kryptonite. This is the kryptonite. Homelander better be, getting ready to." No, he shouldn't.
no, her superpower upgrade this year is she can heal people and she can levitate people. Cool.
And even if
That's
she does that, she hurts everybody
She
around
hurts
her.
everybody in the vicinity. So it's like, great, you're gonna kill 20 people trying to kill one.
And I swear if she kills Homelander, there's gonna be issues. There are gonna be issues
Yeah,
if she's the
she's
one that
not gonna
kills
kill
Homelander.
Homelander.
She
She's not gonna
better
kill
not.
Homelander.
She
I
better not.
guarantee you.
She better freaking not, and she better not kill Butcher either. She better not. It should be Butcher kills Homelander, Huey kills Butcher. Like,
100%.
that's how it should be.
100%.
She can assist all she wants. Hey, give her Soldier Boy. If she wants to kill Soldier Boy,
I'd
go
be okay
ahead.
with that. I'd be okay with that.
I'd be okay. Just you don't kill the main, you don't get to, I'm sorry, sweetheart. You don't get to kill the main characters. You haven't been around that long yet. You haven't seen everything. But anyways, guys, what did you think about the Gen V finale? Personally, me and Paul thought it was a little lackluster, but overall still think the season was still pretty good.
Oh, the season was great. Just again, failed to stick the landing. I think if we had maybe 1 or 2 more episodes
Of
to
Godolkin
ex
fully healed,
of
yes.
Godolkin, yeah, like, being a threat and actually killing a lot of people on campus, making him
Yes.
evil, that would've been great, but yeah.
Yeah. But let us know all of your thoughts in the comments below. Alrighty, guys. Well, it's getting late, and our official timestamp for this week, 1:58 in the morning.
Hey! We actually get to go to bed at a reasonable times this time.
Yeah, because usually we don't start till about this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's a bonus.
Yeah, but always, guys, we have a great time. Thank you guys for spending a little of your time with us. We hope you guys have a great Halloween. Unfortunately, since Halloween lands on a Friday this year, we don't have a Halloween episode for you. We tried last week doing some stuff, but
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll still do what we can. There
yeah,
may be a little mini episode coming this Sunday, thanks to a specific show that might be releasing on Sunday.
yes, a certain
I
little
mean,
show. So we may do a little something with some dairy and some welcoming. Maybe a little something, who knows? But it'll come this Sunday. Also, guys, November is going to be a fun little month. We got some things planned in November. There's going to be an episode or two where it's just going to be me. Paul's going to go on this little thing called vacation. Oh, wait, vacation. He's going to go on this little thing called vacation. And so we're still gonna have him do the top 5. We'll pre-record it,
Of
so
course,
all will
yeah.
still have our top 5s. But if you guys have any ones Thanksgiving themed, I think for sure the week of Thanksgiving, we're gonna do our top favorite Thanksgiving foods. I know that's not very movie, TV, or video game like, but that's what we're
Yo,
gonna do.
yo, white people, green bean casserole. Let's go. Let's go, green bean casserole.
I hate green bean casserole, dude. I can't. I
What?
Well, here's the thing.
We're gonna fight about this.
I like cranberry sauce. You don't
I
like
hate cranberry
cranberry
sauce.
sauce. So there we go. We're fighting there. But that is all of our stuff in November. And keep an eye out for that special episode we'll have coming out Sunday night. We will drop it Sunday night after we watch the first episode of Welcome to Dairy. We'll have it come out. I don't know when it's going to be. We may live stream it. May live stream it. We'll see how it
Ooh, that'd be fun.
we may live stream it. Don't know how it's going to be, but we may do a spoiler, episode after reaction. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, internet giving. So, but we will see you guys Sunday. And then we'll see you guys next week. So happy Halloween, everybody. If you guys have anything at all you guys want to let us know, what you guys are dressing up for Halloween. Email us down below at it's getting late podcast at gmail.com. But guys, that'll do it for us over here at It's Getting Late. My name's Jacob.
I'm Paul.
Happy Halloween, everybody, and we will see you on November 1st.